Alright, hello everyone, welcome back! We are once again continuing where we left off in Disco Elysium, the rude, crude, lewd piece of pre-chewed food dude game, with foul language and creative insults, and I'm here for it. We're jumping back into the detective life. Sparky, thank you for the raid. You raided me while I was doing the stream setup. I just saw it. I appreciate that very much. Let me make sure we got game cam going. And jumping right into it now. Kuno's game? Yes, Kuno's game. That is it. That is it. Alright, it is kind of stunning to me that we've already played, almost 6 hours of this game? And we've just explored this little town. And that's it. Wait, what does this say? Information incomplete. Acquire a copy of city map? Is that what it says? What the heck? Okay. Let's see. Endurance legendary, mirror, electrochemistry impossible, Kuno, empathy legendary, footprints in the dust, visual calculus medium, damaged ledger, interfacing medium. Are these like what I need to get past these things? Map wall interfacing challenging. Okay. Alright, I guess so. Okay, I don't think I've spoken with this person. Who are you?
Gander and a hunter and a gatherer, feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I am the law.
You sure are, my man.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Cluster muxer. PG stream.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
He glances south down the road. This game is amazing, really. It's been very entertaining so far. Dekiun, welcome back, by the way. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
There you go, Shugo. Thanks. Oh. Keep it simpler. I'm here to ask questions. Crime questions.
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there. Point at the yard.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
My man got into an existential crisis from being stuck in traffic, my god. Plague, to be fair, he was here a week. He's been in traffic a week. So he ain't bathed. He's probably pooped on the side of the street or something. Who knows how much he's eaten.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
Can I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
That's the machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, lorries are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
So nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Alright, I have other questions.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Empathy. 58%. What do I see in his eyes?
Ease into it.
Crap.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
What is this? My man, I want to know about your soul.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
No way. You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Got that bounce today? Got that nervous energy. My legs bouncing up and down. Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire. It's not a lie. It's something else. Impossible to say what at this point, but there's something in him. Some trepidation.
Alright, I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Okay, we're auto-pathing somewhere. Oh, there's like a ramp there. Okay. A bold slogan, Humanox, covers the truck.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Encyclopedia. What did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Ah, big word. What? In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth.
Sounds like Scrooge McDuck.
Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Shut up, Necktie. I would love to sleep on gold, hustler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry, he was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
And what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Okay, so he was addicted to nose candy. Bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
That's a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Philip III, the
leveled up.
Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Alright.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yeah, I effing ride till I die, B.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I guess I got some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Effing taxes, man.
That's right, 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for.
Tariffs?
That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
Wait, opt in, opt out. What? What is this free? I don't even know what this means. No effing way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. I don't even know what that means.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Indirect modes of taxation. Need to unlock more slots. Spend a skill point to unlock a slot. Sure. Let's see. Internalize. White tank top, +1 physical instrument. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. It's 92 cents. Wait, can I go across that? No. Alright, who dis?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap them twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Oh, we're... When else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero. Until you came along, that is.
The look she gives you is accusatory. Astu says, hello there, from what little time with this game yesterday. Does it seem like a good game? I'm hoping for a review when you're finished. This game's been out for a while. I don't usually do reviews on games that have been out for a long time, but I mean, it's possible. Well, yesterday was the second day I played it. This is day 3. It is interesting so far. Typically games that, like, for me, need to have a balance of action and storytelling. And this one's just all storytelling, but the voice acting's phenomenal. Like, I'm really glad I'm playing it after they added voice acting. Because, like, I'm here for it. But I definitely kind of have to do it in doses, you know, because part of me is itching for something action-oriented, which is why I'm doing like half this, half something else during the streams. Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Lawman. It was early spring, and the man behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Methk, it was a golden age.
I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Someone? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Who's Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame. Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide-brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen. This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later. You can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
Action you say, so FF16 next week then, Frostpunk 2 as well. Yeah. So, on that, was this, is FF16 the one that's about to come out? Give me one sec. Final Fantasy 16. Is that the one? Yeah. This is the one that comes out the 17th. 17th is Guild Wars Tuesday, so I probably won't do it on day of. However, we do have a sponsored stream for a patron who picked FF16. So I will be trying that out for at least a day. If I like it, I'll play it to the end. And also, on, I believe it is the 18th. I am double checking. Give me just a second here. Let me see. One sec. I have so much paperwork open. Which channel was it in? 18th. There we go. Okay, so Wednesday the 18th in 3 days. I will be doing a sponsored stream for Frostpunk 2. And there is a couple of cool things going on. One, the game actually comes out on the 20th. I'm going to be playing it earlier than that. Two, I actually got sponsored to do a video for them as well, which is why I have already played over an hour of it. So I'm going to be starting over on the day of the sponsored stream, but there's actually a video coming out where I did an early look at Frostpunk 2 for them. So that was my weekend project. So there's that coming out as well. So that video will be going live in a couple days. Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe, if they approve it. I have sent them the video, and they have to make sure that they're happy with it. If they want to request any changes, then that's up to them. And then we'll be doing the sponsor stream after that. I'll tell you this much, it's freaking good. I can't wait to get back into it, but I'm restraining myself right now. But it was a lot of fun while I was playing it. All right, I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, lawman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary, no drugs can compare.
Not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
This line of questioning is going nowhere. Try harder. Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
I want to ask if you'd be interested in smuggling some drugs.
Why would I want to do that?
For commerce, the lifeblood of the Isolus.
Lawman, what in the name of God are you talking about?
Okay, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier that you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiris to Grad, on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Lawman?
Drugs?
No, Lawman, diamonds.
And if you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Alright. If you're not involved with the drug trafficking, why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Alright, thanks.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Okay. Found a bottle. A foreign car kept in good condition. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze.
Bastards!
Scab leader.
We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. I am the law.
Yes. People get that you are the law. You really don't have to keep saying it.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to alpha? Was he like an early buggy version of a male? He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Yeah!
Ha! Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength. Gives them power. We have a right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand, though.
Right to work! Right to work!
What kind of cause are you talking about?
Rights of people.